My name is Victor Ikechukwu Ogharanduku. I'm from Nigeria. I've been very much interested in social protection for over 2 decades, particularly in fragile and conflict affected settings. As a researcher, my work has focused on trying to find the linkages between social protection and conflict, social protection and peace building, and social protection and social cohesion. So I have also worked in a number of UN agencies. I've also worked in some INGOs, and I worked as a basic researcher throughout the basic program. One of the key things that BASIC has really done is to generate new evidence, particularly in fragile and conflict affected settings, which seem to have been out of our discuss for a long time, despite the fact that conflict fragility is increasing in a number of countries around the world. So BASIC really was a very timely intervention in terms of research and generating evidence. So BASIC generally has generated a significant amount of evidence, and BASIC too has been able to engage across a diversity of practitioners, researchers, implementers, donors, research organizations, and even, international non-governmental organization. So it's been able to sort of bring together diverse groups of individuals to sort of discuss what's going on in fragile and conflict affected settings. What evidence are we generating? How do we use this evidence? How do we improve what we do? And, very importantly, it's come at a time when, international development aid is on the decline. And there's lots of uncertainty about what the future holds for development. So, but it's given a ray of hope in the sense that I would say it's beginning to give us some clues about what directions we should begin to take as the, space becomes more and more uncertain. It's also beginning to give us clarity on how to think about the issues around social protection, humanitarian assistance, and the linkages with broader, development issues. So those are key things I think BASIC has done fantastically this period. The fact that we now see evidence come out, and it's leading to dialogue now between social protection and humanitarian sector, as well as other sectors. How do we use this evidence to better the work that we do? That's one key discussion that is coming out, and that's as a result of what BASIC has done in the last 5 years. And I think BASIC has given us a ray of hope, within the context of high levels of uncertainty, international aid declining. BASIC has given us some sense of direction. It's given us some sense of pointers where to go. It's also brought up the issues that we will need to look at as we go forward. But most importantly, BASIC set out to answer certain questions about social protection and humanitarian assistance within fragile and conflict affected settings. Yes, it has answered those questions fine through generating evidence, but at the same time, it has also thrown up more questions for the future. Two key takeaways from what I've heard in the conference is one, let's focus on taking a systematic approach in the dialogue between social protection and humanitarian assistance. There are clear opportunities to work together, but we need to approach it from a more systematic point of view and with some level of clarity about what we want to achieve going forward. And two, let's begin to see how we can work on existing systems, not necessarily build new ones, but reform, restructure, and redirect existing systems to better the work that both social protection and humanitarian assistance actors do.